Half a day, good morning. This is a hearing for the Guam Waterworks Authority's Sewer Hookup Loan Revolving Fund. And today's date is Friday, October 27, 2023, and the time is 10:08 a.m. So this public hearing is called to order. My name is Teresa Rojas. I'm the legal counsel for the Guam Waterworks Authority. This hearing is being conducted in GWA's main office in Fidian, Manila. We are on the second floor of the Fidian building, training room number 282 A and B. In compliance with the open government law, notices for this public hearing were published in the Guam Daily Post on October 11th, 16th, and 25th. On October 11th, copies of these rules along with the waiver for the economic impact statement became available for pickup and public view, and were able to be examined in the first floor lobby area with our customer service department, and was available on our website at http://www.guamwaterworks.org /proposed-rules/. This meeting is being recorded and is being transcribed, and the recording will be uploaded to the CCU YouTube channel for anyone who'd like to view it at a later time. So I'd like to begin the hearing just by acknowledging the presence of the executive staff and the senior management team who are present in the room. I will just provide a short oral summary regarding the rules, and from there we can open the floor for any public testimony. So present in today's hearing is the Guam Waterworks Authority General Manager, Miguel Berdalio, and also present is our Chief Financial Officer, Ms. Taling Taitino, our Assistant General Manager of Engineering, Ms. Jeanette Babauta, our senior engineering team members. I have Warren McDonald, who is our wastewater and capital improvement project supervisor, and Mr. Brian. I forgot your last name. That's right. Mr. Brian Hess, who is in charge of GWA's permit division with engineering. In the audience, we also have our Assistant CFO, Ms. Gilda Moffness, and then we also have a member of GWA's budget team, Janessa Blas. So at this time, I will state for the record that there are no members of the public who are present, and we did have just a short kind of oral script to provide some background about the sewer loan rules. I'll just go ahead and read that into the record. So the Guam Waterworks Authority Sewer Hookup Revolving Loan Fund is also known as the GWA Wastewater Revolving Loan Program and the GWA Sewer Revolving Loan Program. As provided under a 2003 stipulated order and a 2006 amendment, GWA agreed to implement a sewer hookup revolving loan fund for residents of Guam to obtain loans from funds provided by the Guam Environmental Protection Agency to connect to Guam's public wastewater system. On November 1st, in compliance with our stipulated order as amended, GWA submitted a proposed wastewater revolving loan program to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency Region 9, and the U.S. EPA approved the proposed program. Following the approval of the regulations to the Sewer Hookup Revolving Loan Fund by the Consolidated Commission on Utilities, GWA then petitioned the Guam Public Utilities Commission on December 13, 2005 to approve financial elements of the Sewer Hookup Revolving Loan Fund. The PUC approved the financial elements of the fund on February 2nd, 2006, under docket 05-5 in the FY 2006 rate order. On March 13, 2007, the CCU, through Resolution 09 FY 2007, adopted and approved GWA's wastewater revolving loan program, including the related rules and regulations setting priorities and limiting loan amounts to $9,000. In July of 2008, an MOU between the local Guam Environmental Protection Agency and GWA provided $75,000 from GIPA to support the GWA wastewater revolving loan program, and $2,000 to GWA administrative costs for managing the funding of the loan program. On or about in fiscal year 2022, the Public Utilities Commission required GWA to complete an analytical study to support named the Cesspool and Septic Tank Elimination Study to support GWA's financial plan and rate review process. The studies of the Cesspool and Septic Tank Elimination Study were completed in March of 2021 and provides a lot of detail on why sewer hookups are beneficial and required. So that's just kind of a history of the development, I guess, and the development and the establishment of the sewer hookup revolving loan fund. So to discuss a little bit about the cesspool and septic tank elimination study, I'm now gonna ask GWA's Wastewater and Capital Improvement Project Supervisor, Ms. Maureen McDonald, to discuss that more.
Good morning. The cesspool and septic tank elimination study was initially prepared in March of 2021 and was subsequently updated in May of 2021. The main goal of the study was to protect Guam's main drinking water source by connecting buildings with on-site wastewater disposal systems to the public sewer system and to meet the requirements of Public Utility Commission Docket 19-08. The Northern Guam Lands Aquifer, or the NGLA, provides about 80% of Guam's drinking water. In 2015, GWA wells pumped approximately 35 million gallons of water a day from the aquifer. Rainfall that infiltrates through the limestone aquifer is the primary source of recharge for the waterlands. The limestone's porous nature increases the risk of groundwater contamination from cesspools and septic tanks. Cesspool and septic tank discharge can percolate through the limestone in northern Guam and reach the waterlands. Connecting existing customers to the public sewer system and eliminating cesspool and septic tanks protects the Northern Guam Lands Aquifer, our primary drinking water source, from discharge and contaminants.
Thank you, Mo. So to explain why we're here today, to encourage connection to the sewer system, and based on the brief summary of the March 2021 cesspool and septic tank elimination study, GWA recommended and proposed the following to the Consolidated Commission on Utilities in January of this year. GWA recommended that we increase the maximum loan amount from $9,000 to $25,000 per applicant. We increase the loan term from 10 years to 15 years for applicants receiving public assistance. We waive the requirement for 3 contractor estimates if the sewer connection is part of a GWA capital improvement project. We reduce the requirement to have a declined loan application from 2 Guam banks to 1 Guam bank. We waive the requirement to have declined loan applications, from 2 Guam banks to 1 bank if the applicant is receiving public assistance, and we provide additional funding for the revolving loan fund. And that we also defer payments for 5 years for customers willing to connect to a sewer main when it is built. To account for the increased construction costs observed since the cesspool and septic tank elimination study was completed in 2021, Again, the maximum loan amount was recommended to be $25,000 from the $9,000. And with the support of the Guam legislature in fiscal year 2023, the Guam legislature passed the FY 2023 Budget Act through Public Law 36-107. And in that public law, Chapter 11, under Miscellaneous Appropriations, Section 8, there was an appropriation to the Guam Water Works Authority Sewer Loan Revolving Fund, and the legislature appropriated $2 million to GWA's Sewer Loan Revolving Fund. So in order to have these monies available to the general public for sewer loan hookups, we have proposed specific rules, as I've read into the record, to the CCU, which were adopted in GWA Resolution 08, fiscal year 2023 by the CCU on January 24, 2023. And the rules were really an amendment to earlier rules that had been in place when the program was first initiated. But GWA would now like to have these rules adopted into Title 28. So pursuant to the Administrative Adjudication Act and the rulemaking procedures, we are now having this public hearing to invite members of the public to submit any testimony on the proposed rules. Would anyone else like to add something more to the history or background on the rules?
Just for purposes of clarity, to tie everything together, I think the information that council has provided and the information that Ms. McDonald has provided on the program is all sound. But for the general public, there are existing regulations that are not GWA regulations, which require facilities that are within 200 feet of an existing sewer to connect to the sewer system. It is these types of facilities who are currently within 200 feet but are not connected that this program is intended to serve, to encourage them to connect to the sewer system. And because it is costly, the revolving fund was established to assist the public in making those connections. The rules that are being proposed today at this hearing make it easier for the public to achieve access to those funds and to connect to the public sewer system, with the ultimate goal, as Ms. McDonald has stated, of protecting the Northern Guam Lands Aquifer by getting more people on the public sewer system and eliminating individual sewage treatment systems such as cesspools and septic tanks.
For the record, those comments were just provided by GWA's GM, Galvin. So the proposed rules into the Guam Administrative Rules is proposed to be included at Title 28, Chapter 2, Article 9. And they will be a new Article 9 labeled the Guam Water Works Authority Wastewater Revolving Loan Fund. Within Article 9, we are proposing to have the legislature adopt 7 specific subsections from 2901 through 2907. And all of those rules again are available on the website, and we do have copies today. For the record, it is also now 10:22 a.m. and no members of the public have joined the public hearing. And we're gonna just confirm that no members of the public have come into the GWA lobby here at Padilla and Mimilau. And we're gonna maybe give members of the public about another 10 minutes or so to join. So we'll take a short recess. Thank you. Good morning again. It is now 10:32 a.m. and we're back on the record for our public hearing for GWA Sewer Loan Hookup Revolving Fund. So we have checked the lobby, checked the sign-in, and there are no members of the public who are present this morning. So we are going to move to conclude today's public hearing. I do want to state for the record that the rules will continue to be available on GWA's website, and written testimony will continue to be accepted up to 14 calendar days following today's hearing, or by November 10th, Friday. So members of the public can continue to submit testimony. The testimony can be sent to tgrojas@guamwaterworks.org, and that was noticed to the public. We did have other email addresses available, but since there's no members of the public today, we'll stick to that same email address. If there's nothing else from anybody, we'll go ahead and conclude the public hearing.